Macau, China. When Prime Minister Narendra Modi heads on his maiden trip to China in May, the Chinese people can hope to see and hear an Indian leader who deploys innovative methods to connect and forge a new narrative of win-win opportunities. And the world will be tuning in, keeping a close watch on what goes on between the leaders of Asia's top economies.
भारत और चीन के लिए यह एक ऐतिहासिक अवसर है जो अपार संभावनाओं से भरा हुआ है। हम अपने संबंधों के नए फेज की शुरुआत कर सकते हैं अगर हम अपने अवसरों को और चुनौतियों को पूरी तरह से ध्यान में रखें तो मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि हम इसे सफल बनाने में अपने दायित्व पूरी तरह से निभा पाएंगे।
Prime Minister Modi's visit to China promises to be a captivating spectacle, weaving in diplomacy, culture, business, and outreach to the Indian diaspora that has made China their home. In a recreation of the Chinese president's visit to Gujarat in September last year, the Chinese leader will take Prime Minister Modi around his hometown Xi'an, also the home of the legendary Terracotta Warriors. This time around also, cultural and hometown diplomacy will set the tone for the wide-ranging talks. The agenda is expected to be multi-layered, with business and economic issues competing with strategic talks, focusing on the boundary question and peace and stability in the Asian hemisphere and beyond. Building trust will be the operative mantra. The two leaders are expected to focus on buttressing mechanisms on maintaining peace and tranquility along their long undemarcated frontier. The overarching focus will be on imparting a new dynamism and long-term direction to expanding economic ties. Bilateral trade has exceeded $70 billion and the two countries are looking to scale it up to $100 billion. But with trade deficit ballooning, India is hoping that China will grant market access to Indian companies in diverse areas including IT, pharma and food processing among others. With Prime Minister Modi determined to make and remake India into a developed country, one can expect the Indian leader to rope in China as a partner in his Make in India mission.
Since the Prime Minister had made Make in India as his flagship project in the last 1 year, that will be the major agenda for Prime Minister Modi during his visit to China. The visit to Beijing is also as a part of this Make in India policy of attracting capital from abroad. We may possibly see some announcements regarding Chinese investments in the Indian market, both in the manufacturing sector and in the infrastructure projects.
China has responded with ardor and is looking to pump in around $20 billion investment into India's infrastructure sector. China has already begun preparatory work on setting up industrial parks in Maharashtra and Gujarat and is set to provide its expertise in upgrading Indian railways.
This is the major key factor in Prime Minister Modi's visit of attracting the manufacturing sector from China. High-speed railway is another attractive proposition for Prime Minister Modi during his visit to China.
If China has proven strengths in hardware which can help India in bolstering infrastructure and its manufacturing sector, India is known for its software prowess that can help Chinese companies to become more efficient and competitive. This win-win formula looks set to define the future trajectory of India-China relations. Cultural diplomacy is set to make this future more appetizing. Yoga and Tai Chi, travel and tourism will keep the relations fit and sparkling. Bollywood bonding is becoming stronger with the two countries looking to jointly produce films. And Prime Minister Modi's address to the Indian diaspora in Shanghai will highlight the role of the Indian community as bridge builder. A journey of 1,000 miles, as the Chinese proverb says, begins with a small step. The two Asian giants have gone beyond inches and now making rapid strides to clock miles. What Prime Minister Modi had famously called millennium of exceptional synergy as they walk hand in hand in the unfolding journey of an Asian century. This is after all the journey of 2.5 billion people and their soaring dreams.